How are you?
Okay, I'm very good. I'm very fine. Just a little bit sinus, but I'm okay now.
Okay.
Okay, how about you? How are you
Me
today?
too. I'm fine. But recently in Japan the rainy season, but today is fine days, but humid and become very hot, and I can't stand this Japanese hot days.
I see. Okay. Well, same here. In my place, it's already started the rainy season.
Oh, very.
Yeah, that's why there are some people have a cough and a sinus. Okay, so are you ready for our lesson?
Oh, no problem.
Okay, so now let's have this. Please kindly read the title of our lesson.
Talking about studies.
Okay, can you tell me or can you describe to me what can you see in the picture?
Okay, in this picture, I can see the six school children, but two of them I can see just their part of hand. Maybe they are elementary school, sixth grade of elementary school or freshman of the junior high school. Location, maybe their classroom. They assemble each school desk, respective desk, too small, and they deserve on it. They put on the one big plate and make one big table, and on that table they open the same textbook, and that group ordered from teachers some of group assignment, and subject must be the social studies, so the all pupil reading a textbook eagerly and writing something on their note. And this picture's back figure of two girls accidentally wearing the orange colored jacket, and front people who are wearing the glasses, wearing front boys who are wearing the glasses, wearing the red and white jerseys, and next girls wearing the blue polka dot half sleeve shirts. That's all.
Wow, you really seems very good in making a sentences and describing the picture.
Thank you.
Okay. How about you, Yushi-san? When you still remember when you are at your age like this kids, that's like this girls and boys. Do you do this one?
It's a very, very long time ago, but I have a same experience, and I guess they make a big table. So I have a same experience for making and school studies, and solve the group assignment.
Wow, I see. I think everyone experienced this one.
I guess so.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So now let's have the exercise 2.
Okay.
Okay, so I will be the letter A and you will be the letter B.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready, Yushi-san?
No problem.
Okay, hey, long time no see. How's school going?
Just fine. I finally got my scholarship to go to the graduate school.
Great. Are you starting your doctorate?
Yes, I am. I'm going to do it in biochemistry.
Oh, very interesting. But sounds difficult too.
Not at all, but yeah, it's very interesting for me.
You got a degree in nuclear physics too, haven't you?
Yeah, I did, but only master's degree. So actually, I prefer chemistry more than physics.
So, what do you plan to do after you finish studying?
I'm not certain yet, but maybe medical research. I always wanted to be a researcher.
Well, you've got some years of hard study ahead of you. Good luck!
Thanks, I know.
Wow, okay, this time you will be letter A and I will be letter B.
Okay. Hey, long time no see. How's school going?
Just fine. I finally got my scholarship to go to the graduate school.
Great. Are you starting your doctorate?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, doctorate. So,
Uh, yes, I am. I'm going to do it in biochemistry.
oh, very interesting, but sounds difficult too.
Not at all, but yeah, it is very interesting for me.
You've got a degree in nuclear physics too, haven't you?
Yeah, I did, but only a master's degree. Actually, I prefer chemistry more than physics.
So, what do you plan after you finished studying?
I'm not certain yet, but maybe medical research. I always wanted to be a researcher.
Well, you've got some years of hard study ahead of you. Good luck.
Thanks, I know. Wow, very good, Yushi-san. Okay, this time, Yushi-san, do you have any words or any sentences that you didn't understand in the exercise 2?
Nothing in particular.
Okay, thank you so much. So let's have the exercise 3.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to read the following words and let's make sentences using them.
Okay, just fine, quite well. So the when I feel thirsty, so my huckleberry friend recommend the waters. My frank reply is that so the no waters. I prefer cool beer. That's just fine for me.
Oh, cold beer.
Cool beer.
Cold beer.
Cold beer, yeah.
Wow, so you like drinking beer?
Yes, very much. Every night.
I see.
Drink.
Oh, I think are you familiar with a San Miguel beer?
I don't know. It's not Japanese makers.
I see.
Uh,
Okay.
you
What's
are
the...
Is
Yes?
that beers, your country original beers?
It's in the Philippines beer.
Okay. I never tried. So
Okay, so what's the famous beer in the Japan?
also Japan's all beer makers good taste. So recently I prefer Asahi Beer Company or Kirin Beer Company. Maybe both of them. I also like Suntory or Sapporo.
Oh, I see. Okay, thank you so much. And how about number 2?
Certain or sure. So about nuclear power plant. So in Japan, there is two different verdicts. So the acceptable nuclear power plant or perfectly opposite nuclear power plant. My opinion is that it's certain that we need electricity. So it's impossible to soon abolish it all, but in the future, we have to change the clean energy. So that's indispensable procedure for my country.
Wow.
That's all.
Okay. Wow, that's so amazing, Yushi-san. Okay, that's a very powerful explanation and sentence that you've created.
Thank you.
Okay, how about number 3?
Actually, in reality, so about China, as soon as they have a great military power, so that their behavior become very arrogant. So the China's military pressure actually become implicit threat. I think that your country is the same situation. So for example, the international court so orders your country's wins so about border dispute problem, but China don't obey above, so they threat your country. So that's all.
Wow, you have really a lot of knowledge about that one. You're so amazing, Yushi-san. I'm so amazed to you. Yeah, we are the same now. China and the Philippines has issue about the sea.
Yes, so
Right.
in Japan is almost perfectly same situation. So that we have a severe border dispute. So
Yes.
China ship always approaching, sometimes break our lines. So anyways, China is a travel maker in the world.
Yes.
That's all.
Okay, wow. Okay, thank you so much for sharing that one idea, Yushi-san. It's great to talk about that one. Okay, how about let's go to exercise 4.
Please ask me and I'll answer.
Okay, I like to do that one. Okay, number 1. What plan does the graduate student have?
He's choosing the course of biochemistry doctorate. So in the future, he wants to be a medical researcher. That's all.
Wow, very perfect. Okay, how about number 2? What is the purpose of the scholarship?
It's a monetary support system for everyone's education, having education. That's all.
Okay, great. And what is your field of study? Why did you choose it?
I graduate two university. One is Japanese literature and the other is operation handle with information. So of course it's both of them just bachelor's degrees. So I always is interested in the Japanese literature. So when I was young, I want to be a writer. So that's why I'm very interested in the Japanese literature. But enter the company, I become a computer programmer. And I need another education. So and I choose information operating system. So around my 50, so I graduate both bachelor's degree. That's all.
Wow. You are so amazing, Yushi-san. You love literature.
Thank you.
Wow, I'm so amazed to the people like you who love literature because you know you know about, I think some people or those who study literature loves books,
Mm.
right?
It's, reading a book is a very most important part of the interest in the literature. So. But from the university education, we have to read a very ancient Japanese literature or Genji story or very old poem. So that it's also the little important to research or feeling the Japanese traditional literature feeling.
Okay, wow, that's great. Okay, the next question will be, is it easy to get a scholarship in your country?
It depends on the type of scholarship. So to win the scholarship just for talent of the student is so much difficult. It's a hard competition. But in Japan, there is a variety of the institution, so endowment fund. So for example, having a drug accident family or suicide family or single mother family, and that kind of institution gathering the donation for children's education. That's all.
Wow. Okay, I see. We here in the Philippines as well, it's very difficult to get a scholarship.
I know.
Okay. And let's have the next question will be, what is the educational system in your country like? Do you like this system?
Yes, I used to have a Japanese education system very long time. So after World War II, we accept the system of 6-3-3-4. So I mean the years. So 6 years of the elementary school and 3 years junior high school, and after 3 years senior high school, and 4 years university or college. So in Japan, it's a very good system for raise average people. But other country, for example, in the States, talented student can skip grades. Japan don't accept skip grades. So Japan is anyways very averaged country. So they don't want maybe the standout talented people maybe. So and in Japan we can't foster genius, but I think nowadays we need only very few genius people, so not just average people. I may ask you, so your countries accept skip grades for talented children?
What country?
Your country?
In my country?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not yet familiar on if they are accepting a skip education or that kid is skip, but we have one which is we have one thing that what we call TESDA, okay, or we call it ALS. Okay, if you are already old, you are 12 years old, and you didn't take a grade 1, you can jump you can skip 2, 3, 4, 5, then you can go to grade 6.
Oh, really? So how do you know there's so many genius children in your country?
I'm not saying that there's many genius, but maybe there's average. Okay, there's only average genius in the Philippines.
Yeah, the same situation in Japan. But nowadays, so the programmer thinking the chat GPT or something, so it's advanced only several genius people. So and that kind of small people change our futures and our situation. So nowadays, so not advanced, only average people. So we need some kind of genius people.
I see. So Chat GPT, I'm very familiar with that app. Is this came from Japan?
It's very familiar. So I sometimes use Chat GPT. So they are very excellent system. But I purposely ask I know for the Japanese literature, they make misleading opinion. So it's not perfect, so still perfect. So it's very dangerous. I know the correct information, and I understand that ChatGPT the answer is wrong. But if the people who perfectly don't know knowledge, so they believe that kind of answer is so much dangerous. So the answer is a very natural sentence. So then it's unbelievable. So that it's very difficult which is true or wrong. So it's so much confusing.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, because I'm also using ChatGPT. Okay, quite some time I use that one for my research, or if there's a little bit difficult question.
But I believe that it's not, sometimes it's not correct. So it's still not perfect. So we have to know that kind of risk. So don't just believe GPT's answers.
Yes, that's true. Okay, thank you so much, Yushi-san. So let's have the exercise 5. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so do you agree or disagree? Then explain to me why. Okay, do you believe all students deserve a free education?
I don't think so. Each family has a different situation with the economy. So of course, the rich family pay their money for education. So but real poor family get deserve free education. So it depends on the family surrounding. That's all.
Okay, wow, that's right. It's depend to the privilege of the family who can put their student to a good school.
Yeah.
Okay, and the number 2 is, do you agree or disagree? The higher educational achievement you get, the more job opportunities you will have.
Oh, of course, graduate prestigious university, that student get pretty advantage for take a good job. So but if the person who don't have the opportunity for enter the university, but he has a great ability. In Japan, it's a very fair country, so only they graduate high school, only high school, but he have opportunity to get ahead. So I think that's all.
Okay, so Yushi-san, thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much for attending my class today.
Thank you.
Okay, see you next time, Yushi-san. Have a great day.
You too. Bye bye.
Goodbye.